Why, hello there, friends, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo, where we start Emmy's route, or at least the lead up into it. My, 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 my skip stopped here, so I assume this is where it starts, or some new scenes start. There was a Rin and Emmy scene on the roof, but I'm pretty sure we've already seen that in one of the other routes or heading toward one of those other routes. So yeah, let's jump on in. We've already been, memeing this forever. I'm still upset that you can get shoehorned into this route very easily because apparently when you run just a little bit more, your heart explodes. But hey, that's like, it's neither here nor there. Now we're here, and all I know is lemons or something about this route. That's all I know. That's the joke. I keep hearing about it. I don't know what it means. Or something. But I'm sure I'll find out eventually. I always do. After about 10 minutes of restlessly shuffling in her seat and trying to read, Hanako closes her book and leaves too. Oh, okay, bye. As should I, since the assignment is all but finished and there's nothing else to do in the classroom. Not that I have anything to do anywhere else, either. He just sounds so sad. The school is a beehive of activity, but nobody pays me any heed. I saunter past classrooms filled with students frantically doing this and frantically doing that, buzzing around like little worker bees. You wouldn't guess the school day is over. But it is, and I am gonna go fuck around and do nothing. It's a bit quieter outside, but not by much though. People zip by, left and right, hurrying as quickly as they can, busy and energetic. I feel the opposite. The midday sun seems to be draining all the spirit out of my body, making it feel limp all over. Oh, trust me. That's how I get during any sort of sun. Warm, soft air flows inside my shirt, feeling like a cushion. I yawn lazily, thinking about what I'd do. I'll drop my books off at the dorms first, and then something I haven't decided yet. Maybe Kenji's in his room. No! We've already done his route. We don't need to anymore. We can all stop talking about it. On the way to the dorms, I spot Emmy. Oh! Coming my way, running despite not having those weird running prosthetics on. I wave at her and she skids to a stop. Don't call her weird running prosthetics weird. Oh god, why'd I just do it? Yo, Hisao! Hi. Oh god, I said yo. Spatters of white and green paint adorn her nose and chin respectively, but her smile is wide, as it seems to always be. She leans in closer to me, amplifying the feeling she is examining me. What you doing? Nothing, really. I don't have anything to do for the festival, and everyone else seems to be doing something important. That's perfect. You can help me and Rin. Oh, yes. More Rin time. With the festival prep? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd be much help. That's fine. I'm not much help either. Emmy grabs my wrist and starts dragging me back inside the school quite forcefully. Well, I guess well, hold on, don't drag me too fast, my heart might die. Even her walking speed is more like jogging, making me stumble over myself, simply trying to keep up. No, Emmy, stop, I'll die! You don't understand! The stairs slow Emmy down a little bit, making maybe it's hard to climb with her legs, or maybe she's finally run out of breath. I mean, it's probably a pain in the ass I don't know. We go all the way to the third floor and to the seniors hallway, ending up where I left 5 minutes ago. I could have just as well stayed here waiting for Emmy, had I known. But nope. So are you, is Rin working on that mural still? That's right. She needs all kinds of paints and brushes and stuff. So I went to get them from the art classroom. And you need me to help with that? Well, Rin told me you already helped her, so I thought you wouldn't mind. I see. I did. I'm pretty sure I actually didn't record that scene before either. Sucks to be you guys. Just know that I in fact helped. Well, there were multiple times. So thanks to Emmy's flaky logic, here I am again, collecting stuff from the art classroom for other people. See, I remember we did that, but I mean, there was another part. The room is empty apart from ourselves and the lonely specks of dust floating in the air. Emmy skips straight away to the back wall, digging out a tiny crumpled piece of paper from her pocket. While she tries to make sense of the scrawled handwriting, I take a closer look at the materials lying around here. Dozens of paint cans and bottles are arranged on the shelves in a most unorganized fashion. Oh god, this isn't organized chaos. Some look like they've been left here for several decades, relics of previous art club generations. Next to the heavy stacks of neatly piled drawing paper are boxes full of different sized brushes and unsorted crayons. The smells of paint, turpentine, and fresh paper float in the stale air, mixing in my nostrils to form the unmistakable scent of art. I like how Emmy studies her notes, comparing them to markings on the various paint cans, and pauses them. Why'd I say pauses? Brain, you're not even working today. It never works. Passes them to me as she finds the correct matches. She stretches her neck to look on the topmost shelf, but it's not quite enough. Her eye level stays below the shelf no matter what she does. Haha, you're short. He just it's so insensitive. Emmy gives up and just looks up to the shelf longingly, like a child at a toy store, huffing in annoyance. After a moment of building anger, she starts jumping up and down, apparently trying to speed read the labels during the fraction of a second she can see them and catch what she can. Hey, that's a lot of work, man. It's no surprise that she fails miserably and almost manages to bring the entire shelf crashing down. Oh my god. Now I see why me lending a hand here would be useful. I can reach places she can't. Come on, let me do that. You can't jump high enough, and I don't want you to hurt yourself trying. Also, I'm like twice your height. I'm the height of 2 Emmys. You are not. She turns around, flaring scorn, flushed cheeks and all. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'll look up there, okay? She glares at me one more time, but can't come up with a retort. With a grudging, she turns her back to me. So I begin scrounging around the top shelf for paint, while below, Emmy crouches to scavenge what she can from the cupboards. I shake my head a little, after double checking to ensure she can't see me do so. Emmy having a complex about her height was a surprise. I wouldn't have joked about it otherwise. Yes! She'll get over it. She seems easygoing, but I guess everyone has their weak spots. That's true. Everyone has that one fucking thing that if you say anything about, they're like, only after we have almost all the items collected and spread out on the desk like a treasure hunter spoils, do we realize that it wasn't necessary wasn't necessarily the height jab that got her riled up. Oh, okay. She might not like to be told that she can't do something like jump. Now, she could jump. Just not. She can't levitate and stay in the air to read the labels. But Emmy herself seems to have forgotten all about it already. Quick to anger, quick to forgive. Is she that type of person? At least she doesn't seem to have taken anything to heart as she chatters away happily while we pick up the rest of the items and then make our way back to Rin. Oh man. I shiverlessly carry the bulk of the materials as we make our way toward the dorms. Rin is really stressed out about getting her painting done. It's her fault though. She should have started earlier. That's what I said. Is she gonna make it? No idea. It looks good to me, but with Rin, you never know what's going on. Not in that head. I found her this morning lying in front of the dorm in fetal position. Oh, she hadn't slept all night. I can't believe that the night nurses hadn't found her. She's just in the fetal and now she's painting again like crazy. Yeah, I've noticed that she comes off as kind of unhinged, so to speak. Emmy giggles at that, as well as my likely too obvious awkwardness. My existence. I don't mind it. She's just a little weird sometimes. Oh, sometimes? Oh, that I can agree with. Unlike me, Emmy seems to be cool with Rin's whatever it is that feels so off about her. Dude, I'm okay with it. Like I said, she's probably gonna be my favorite character. I feel like right now Rin is probably my most enjoyable character, despite not having spent too much time with her yet. Even after doing, like, over half of the girls' routes, so... Still, they don't feel close like Misha and Shizune do, with them working as a single entity sometimes. It's hard to say where one ends and the other truly begins. Even though they're so different. So different! Just like Emmy and Rin are. And Rin is the most different of them all. Different from anyone else I've ever met. Yeah, I guess she's a very, what's the word? Unique person? I return to that word again, as if it encompasses Rin's personality by itself. But really, it's just a substitute for a lengthy description of her oddities. Well, you don't have to go through the list. Emmy giggles, and I grasp about for a properly descriptive word as I fuck! She's just weird. You know, earlier, she just spent half an hour sitting on her box and stared at her toes. She giggles again in a way that makes me think she doesn't know what's funny about it. It just is. All that time. Well, god damn it. Just staring. The working area is a mess, but the mural itself has taken over even more of the wall since I last saw it. The disfigured human figures have been mostly colored in tones of red and pink and orange. Weird, imaginary things populating the spaces between. It looks nice. I can't think of any word that describes the work concisely and comprehensively, so I settle myself on a nondescript nice. But honestly, it seems that the area around the wall becomes untidier at the same rate as the mural progresses. Don't even fret. The ground is littered with dozens of paint cans, various art supplies, and empty soda bottles. I almost read sofa bottles. That doesn't even make any sense. Rin herself is in the center of the chaos, standing there looking very cozy as if she was a natural part of the scene. 'Cause she is. Her pant legs have been rolled up to her knees, exposing her thin legs, which sport a drying spectrum of war paintings, similar to those on Emmy's face. Emmy sprints to Rin ahead of me and gleefully jumps in front of her. I'm back! That was fast. Did you run in the corridors again? Hisao helped me. Even though I did kind of run, he almost died, too. I mean, Emmy points victoriously at me. Rin turns around, following Emmy's finger with her eyes, looking in my general direction. She nods absentmindedly at me. She looks like she hasn't slept since last night. A vacant, glazed stare that's focused slightly off me and movements like a slow-motion movie. Hello, Hisao. Thank you for the help. Don't mention it. I just did. Never mind. Looks like you made some progress. Looking good as far as I can tell. But now you get more bad luck. I know, but I'm willing to take the risk. That's a very nice thing to say. For me, of course, not for you. This is why artists are always unlucky. They have to constantly look at their unfinished paintings. So artists can't find romance. Their favorite TV shows are canceled. Or they die young because of an unspecified disease. It's a deep and mysterious law of the universe. Oh my god. Unless they are blind. She considers this for a while, looking like she's going to fall asleep. There's a boy. At the art club, you see. Blind boy. So he doesn't see. Yeah, you already told me in the scene that I didn't record. I glance sideways at Emmy and she glances back in a way that tells she has heard this one before too. Neither of us say anything to Rin, though she continues her monotone soliloquy like an unfunny stand-up comedian. See, I think I got the Rin voice down pat. Literally monotone. Basically me, just more monotone. He should become an artist. No bad luck, guaranteed. Don't you think that would be a good idea? That only blind people should become artists? No, not really. You might have a point. Abandoning this train of thought, she just jumped off that train. She turns again to consider her work and starts humming a tune that I think I recognize but can't remember the name of. Emmy arranges the supplies we brought and moves a few paint cans around, trying to bring some organization to the scene. Ooh, burp. Whew. Oh, that wasn't even a good burp. That was an acid burp. Oh, God, my lungs. Not my lungs, my fucking esophagus. With the acid. Emmy, I need the Prussian blue white. I mean paint. Why'd I say white? That doesn't even matter. Prussian blue white. I bet you that's a paint color. Which one's Prussian blue? She is staring helplessly at 7 or 8 cans, each with a different tone of blue. It's the one with Prussian blue paint in it. I read that before I even said it. It's just as funny to me. Jeez, Rin, you're not helping at all. I look around as well. Fucking. It's like such a smart ass answer to say, but I don't necessarily think she's trying to be a smart ass. Even though I don't know what Prussian blue looks like either. I wonder what blue has to do with Prussia. I don't know. Or what Prussia even is. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. He's Guy in Discord. Don't worry about it. While none of the blue looks more Prussian than the others, the small print on the label is legible enough to determine that none say anything about the contents of being Prussian. There's no Prussian blue here. We need to go get more then. I opened my mouth to say that actually we're not both needed for such a simple task, like finding another pot of Prussian blue, but Emmy's already grabbed my arm and started dragging me off. I waved to Rin, who doesn't seem to have noticed that the two of us are even leaving. Classic. Well, she'll notice when she goes for her Prussian blue to find out it's still not there. Maybe. Probably not. Oh my god. Dude even fucking said it. Probably not, actually. While I'm busy thinking of how weird Rin is, aka my life, Emmy's been dragging me back to the art classroom. Fuck. I found myself starting to run out of breath. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Hold on, Emmy. You need to calm down. His sound's gonna fucking die any second now. What's the rush? Huh? Emmy's giving me an appraising look as if she's trying to figure something out. It's just that you seem to be in a hurry. I feel like she's just always like this. She's always Sanic. You gotta go fast. I'm not sure I could keep up. Comprehension dawns on her face. You're not out of breath, are you? That's almost an accusing playfulness to her tone. I'm tempted to deny it, but then I realize that I've been breathing heavily since we stopped. Guess it's kind of obvious. A little. Not everybody can be in shape, you know? Takes all kinds, right? Emmy frowns. It's not a particularly good frown. What frown is good? That is, I should get in shape? Dude. I guess maybe, like, the more shape he's in, the better off his heart is going to be. You know? Like, but here's the thing. How can he do exercise, like a lot of exercise, if his heart is just gonna fucking explode on him? Like, it's not... I guess you have to take things very slowly, and maybe your heart will gain strength as you get strong. I don't know. Not that I haven't already decided to try for that. After that flutter on the track, oh Jesus, I figure there's a real need to get in some sort of running habit. I was, after all, feeling pretty good until I had my false alarm. Well, actually I wasn't, but it was fun? What is fun? Meanwhile, my comment seems to have helped Emmy come to some sort of decision. Well, that's it then. She gives me a serious look. You're joining me. What do you mean? I beg your pardon? In the mornings. You and I are now running partners. Oh. I got a routine all planned out, in fact. Oh. She produces a crumpled sheet of paper. Do you just always have, like, crumpled pieces of... I've got it right here with me. I take the sheet of paper and give it a once-over. Times, dates, laps... all laid out. I'm gonna die. A slow increase from just a few laps a day to... My God. Does she expect to have me running marathons? And where did she find the time to get all this together? Whoa! And how long has she been planning this? You've been planning this, haven't you? A little. But it's really the nurse's idea. He told me to keep an eye on you to make sure you exercise like he told you to. A vast conspiracy. Maybe Kenji's onto something here. No, let's not. Let's not talk about Kenji right now. He killed me. Or he got me killed. This seems a bit too much for just keeping an eye on me. Well, to be honest, I've been trying to find a running partner for the mornings for a while now. My God, Kenji. If you could only see the scheme unfolding. This is when we just go to his side. What do you need a partner for anyway? It's easier to keep a workout if you're not the only one doing it. That's true. Isn't that obvious? You're less likely to quit if someone else is counting on you to be there, right? Yeah, I see. And this won't only keep you running, but it'll make sure that I keep running as well. Meaning that I'll be obeying the nurse. And I'll be keeping an eye on you just like he asked. You caught on quick, Hisao. And if I refuse, then I'll beat your ass. Oh my God, Emmy, calm down. I have no intention of refusing, of course. But I've got to at least put up a token of resistance to such a masterfully executed plan. Well, if you refused, I'd have to pout. And you'd have to live with being the guy who made oh my God, Ibarazaki. Hold on, I can do this. Did I say that right, actually? Ibarazaki. Ibarazaki. I think I did. Emmy Ibarazaki pout. No, I can do that better. And you would have to live with being the guy who made Emmy Ibarazaki pout. I'm fucking good. You don't want that on your conscience, do you? Not really. Damn, she's got me good. Oh no, she's starting to pout already. As if to demonstrate, Emmy begins pouting. It's the most adorable, heart-wrenching thing I've ever seen. Okay, I'll do it. Just don't do that. Don't do this. I feel like I just punched a puppy right in its face or something. So it's settled, right? Just right back to being fine. You're going to be my running partner? Follow the workout and the dietary plan? Oh, no, hold on. I didn't hear anything about a diet plan. Dietary plan? Yeah, the dietary plan. You gotta eat healthy if you're going to get in shape, you know. I examined the workout routine closely. I don't see a diet plan on here. Oh, right. I forgot to give that to you. Here comes another crumpled piece of paper. Yup. Another crumpled sheet of paper is introduced and handed over. It's somewhat less detailed. I had the nurse help me come up with it. The amount of dedication that the nurse has keeping me in good health, that's pretty overwhelming. And I don't know how many school nurses who would get one of their students to spy on me, much less help come up with a dietary plan. Then again, I guess I'm not in a normal school. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. Then again, this diet plan seems to cut out just about everything that'll be offered at the festival tomorrow. Can we start, like, after the festival? Because, so when does our running start? After the festival. Oh, thank God. Right after? What if I had something to eat there? I could get a stomach ache, you know? I meant the day after the festival. I knew that. Wasn't there supposed to be something we were doing? Okay. Oh, I guess we should get that paint for Rin, huh? Oh no, it slipped my mind. And I thought I was safe inside our minds. I guess not. By the time we get the paint and get back to the mural, Rin's already wandered off. Oh well. Emmy and I both decide to part ways there, leaving the paint on the ground. At least she'll have it later. Rin'll find it, whenever she comes back anyway. Where the fuck she go? Festival's tomorrow. I'm actually a little excited for it. At the same time, the week's left me feeling pretty tired. So I read a little and then go to bed. He's like, ugh. Alright, good start. Good start to the route already. I'm enjoying it. Having a good time. Get some Emmy, get more Rin action, you know. And I don't mean action. I mean, we'll do that when it comes, and then we'll come. But anyway, why do I talk? The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's Sunday and there are no classes. But it's a festival. But it's not just Sunday, but the festival as well. From the window, I can already see people at the soba booth slinging noodles on the plates for people craving for low-quality food. Yeah, we've already seen this part, but fuck it. I throw back a handful of my morning pills and ponder how to spend the day. And then we're gonna walk out. We're gonna tell Kenji that it's all fucked, and then yeah. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, and I'm not worried about them. We've already been here. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Excellent! Watch, here it comes. Finishing my morning routine, I exit the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat, and then pass by his door and decide to see what Kenji's up to on impulse, and it's all the same, because Kenji's fucking insane. Oh shit! Whoa! This is different! I wonder. I'm kind of hungry, but I made this deal that I had to try to take better care of myself. Be healthier, you know? Oh god. Don't know if I should steer clear of the takoyaki or just head straight in. Deal? Sounds ominous. So what are you getting in return? Nothing? I guess. It's not that kind of deal. You know, Emmy, from our year? Well, yeah, well, we kind of agreed to watch each other's backs, and... The shrill scream and the expression of abject terror in Kenji's face chills my blood. It's as if I told a Catholic priest I sold my soul to the devil. Don't tell Kenji we did that too. You sold your soul to the devil! God damn it. And didn't get anything in return. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Do you not know who you are dealing with? She's a... Oh, burp! Oh, God, another acid burp! She's a public health danger! Do you know how many people she sends to the hospitals monthly with her carefully placed flying tackles? Dude, she's one of them. A key player in the vast conspiracy that aims for the complete submission of everything that is manly. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I trusted in your judgment, man. I thought we were brothers. You have to call it off before it's too late. The festival, too. It's just one of their ploys. He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire, then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm going to have to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out of myself so that I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Is he talking about the alcohol that he has? Don't go to the festival. Later, dude. The door slowly closes with a creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. It's kind of unsettling, and now I start to feel doubtful myself. Should I bother going? I got a book I've been meaning to read. Something about an underground postal system that may or may not exist. It's short, too. I could have it finished in a day. But would that be a good way to spend my time? No. Well, yeah, it definitely would be. You son of a bitch. Don't be a big loser who stays inside and reads like me. But I suppose that it would probably be a better idea to head outside. See the festival. Try to integrate with all the other sideshow acts. Okay, that's kind of disrespectful to everyone here and yourself. Honestly, I should at least make an attempt to keep up with the somewhat friendly personality I've had the past week. Maybe get something to eat. My stomach suggests. We could be healthy after today. It's almost lunchtime. I could at least grab something from one of the stalls outside. I wonder if this is the same. No, it's different. I had a feeling. See, the Kenji part's the same, usually, except for, apparently, a minor detail where he just goes fucking insane. I'm soon outside, surrounded by various students and people who may or may not be their parents. Every so often, I catch a glimpse of someone who clearly just came up from the town for the promise of the festival. Or a festival. They're easy to spot. The ones who can't stop staring, and behind their eyes, you can tell they're thinking, now, what's wrong with this one? I almost want to yell at them. What if they're not thinking like that at all? If they're from town, they're used to this. But at the same time, can I deny that I've been doing that same thing all week? You have, yes. A wave of something like disgust sweeps over me. Guilt for my own narrow-mindedness. It's fine. I push the thoughts aside, concentrating on the pains of anger that burn my guts like wildfire. Jesus Christ. The scent of something fried leads me to the promised land, where I can get some lunch. I'm just getting my order when a loud voice interrupts me. Oh, yep, here's... Oh, God, she's already mad at me. I'm hungry, okay? Hey, what the hell are you doing? Lunch? Breakfast? You mean you just got up? Suddenly sleeping all morning feels like a crime. No, I meant lunch. Honest. She's not buying it. Brunch? That makes it better. That's not a healthy breakfast at all. Look, Emmy, I barely ever eat breakfast because I never wake up in time for breakfast. She snatches my food out of my hands and glares at me. Emmy! I'm hungry! What does this girl think she's doing? Hey, that's my breakfast! What happened to it being your lunch? Whatever, it's my food! Emmy places her hands on her hips and begins lecturing me. Oh, here we go. Did you really forget your dietary plan already? You need to be more conscious of your health, Hisao. Listen, what about your heart? Listen, that's gonna kill me one day. It's better live it up. My heart is fine the way it is. Sorta. All I get as a response is a roll of the eyes. I doubt that. You wouldn't be here if that was the case, would you? Shut up. The girl's got a point, of course. But I'm not one to concede it. It's not that bad of a heart. It's pretty bad. If we can't even run like a mile, it's over. Certainly it can handle a little grease every now and then. Alright? That's fucking risky business. Yeah, sure. And it handled a little running just fine. Emmy seems unconvinced. Not surprising, as I haven't even managed to convince myself. Maybe, but if you're not... But not if you're sleeping the day away all the time. A devious look suddenly crosses her face. Of course, if you'd been following a routine from the beginning, you wouldn't be in this situation. Hey, I had a pretty eventful week, you know. For example, I almost died. And there was a lot of meeting people. And then I was on the roof for a while. Not with Kenji this time, because that would have killed me. Which is no excuse for slacking off, you know. A little near-death experience is no excuse for skipping basic exercise. What? Like running in the mornings. Running in the morning is what almost killed me. She nods as if something important has just been decided. So it's settled then. You've seen the error of your ways and are willing to adhere to my routine, right? I'll see you bright and early in the morning. We'll be running buddies. You literally, you know, you already convinced me yesterday that this was a good idea. I don't know why you're doing it. You don't need to convince me again. Not that I did a good job of being convinced. She's right about eating healthy, after all. And here I am ordering something grossly unhealthy. Unhealthy. We're gonna start the plan tomorrow. But delicious. You're damn right. There are more important things than deliciousness, aren't there? Nah, impossible. Like staying alive. Nah, it doesn't even matter. If Emmy weren't here, browbeating me for my poor decisions, I'd probably... Hey, wait a second. A sudden question springs to mind. Hey, why the hell have you taken such an interest in my well-being? Emmy shrugs and grins at me. You're the new guy. I figure you don't have friends yet, right? Excuse me, princess. Besides, I've caused you trouble all week, right? I owe you for not getting angry. You did almost murder me. And I told the nurse I would anyway. Uh-huh. Crazy little girl, little running girl wants to make me healthy. Well, I suppose there are worse fates. Like having a heart explode. Okay, that sounds fine. Thanks for your concern. Tomorrow morning, then? I figure that ends the conversation, so I turn to leave. Not so fast. Oh, I feel a hand on my collar, and in a second I've been yanked backwards, and then I fall and smash on my back, and then which causes a shockwave to shoot into my heart, causing it to the sound waves to bounce around in the heart to then oh my god. Hey, no need to be so rough. What do you want now? Emmy looks almost wounded by my annoyed question. Thought you could use the company. Her eyes narrow. Besides, you were just going to try sneaking more of that fried crap, weren't you? Well, I wasn't going to, but now that she mentions it, that would have been a really good idea. I was not. Another glare. Okay, maybe I was a little. It's fine. The glare continues. Okay, a lot. Jesus, I'm a danger to myself and others, aren't I? I get done agreeing that I need to be healthier and then immediately start considering the next unhealthy habit that comes my way. Listen, unhealthy is the easiest way. I knew it. You can't be trusted. Now I definitely have to stick with you. This whole situation feels silly. I can only imagine what passerbys think of the sight of me being lectured by a tiny girl half my size. Dude, she might be small, but she can probably, well, of course she could beat our ass because guess what? We can't fight because, again, guess what? We have heart problems. Maybe I should just give up for now. Fine, do what you like. I sigh. Might as well to make the best of this. So what do you want to do? Emmy thinks for a minute. Well, I promised Rin I'd stop by her mural. So let's do that. I confess I'm slightly curious as to how the mural turned out myself, so again, I consider there are worse fates. I'm ready. That just means more Rin time. I give a nod of assent and find myself almost dragged bodily through the crowd as Emmy races to our destination. By the time we reach the dorms, I can feel my heart pounding. Oh god, no, see, it's already... I don't like when he's like, my heart's pounding, because you already know. My heart shouldn't be pounding after just that. I take a few deep breaths, willing myself to calm down. I'm one of the most normal-looking people in the school, but I still have to be here. Yeah, because your heart. I mean, you literally ran or hustled like 5 seconds. Sometimes I almost wish I'd lost a hand or something. If I had the choice between losing my hand, like let's say if I should lose my left hand or lose my heart, or, you know, have my heart be fucked up, I'd probably choose my hand. Let's be honest here. Just because your heart is the source of your power. If you lose it, you're dead. Without a hand, you can get, like, prosthetics and all sorts of shit to, like, help with that. Or even a leg. Look at Emmy. She's got 2 fucking prosthetic legs. It's fine. But if you... But if he can't the heart, dude, it's over. At least then it'd be obvious that I belong. But instead, I don't even look sick. Even now, trying to catch my breath, I just look out of shape. Emmy looks back and notices my state of distress. You're not going to die on me, are you? I might. Please don't. It'd be all my fault. I don't want to deal with that kind of guilt. Besides, after last time, I really don't think I need to see that again, especially because the nurse will totally say it's my fault. No, I'm fine. Guess I need to start running after all. Whew. And you wanted to keep eating your greasy whatever it was. You're damn right. See, it's a good thing I found you, right? Yes, it was. Maybe. Though, if I didn't see her, I would have eaten the shitty food. But I probably still would have been fine because I wouldn't have been active and I wouldn't have had this little scare just now. Of course, I don't add that I wouldn't be in this stay up if she hadn't dragged me across festival grounds. Further conversation is interrupted by the sudden appearance of Rin. I imagine she just appears out of nowhere. Oh, it's you. Hello, Emmy. Hey, Rin. I brought his Sao along because he was going to give himself a heart attack. Hey! I was not. You almost gave me a heart attack. My objection goes unnoticed. We stopped by to see how the mural turned out. Rin nods slowly. Well, it's right there. You can see it pretty clearly. I find myself wondering how long Rin's been standing there in front of the mural. Has anyone even stopped by to look at it? Are we the first ones? Obviously, we're not the first to see it, of course. I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty impressive with, considering, like, how she paints. You'd be hard-pressed not to see it. At the same time, I don't think anyone's actually talked to Rin about it. Anyone but us, that is. I feel compelled to say something. It looks pretty good. I'm still not happy with how it turned out, as artists usually aren't happy with anything they do. But I guess it'll do. She seems almost resigned to it. I'm not sure what she expected as a result, but I guess she didn't quite get there. Oh, I can't. Oh, we're getting actually a zoom in of it. I think we've seen that before. We've seen it from far away. God, it's terrifying though. We stand in front of the mural, taking it all in. I try my best to concentrate on the composition of the thing. It's actually fairly interesting. It's very abstract. The colors swoop and blend together, dragging me along with them. There's a dreamlike quality to the whole thing that makes me feel almost sleepy. I try to hunt out some of the colors Emmy and I grabbed for her. Oh god, look at all these feet. Try as I might, I can't see any Prussian blue. Oh well, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Oh shit, was that titties? Hold on, go back. It's art, it's like whatever. My feet start to hurt, but Rin doesn't seem inclined to move on. Wait, wasn't that isn't that well, if boobs and nip naps in these games are technically art themselves, which technically should mean that I shouldn't have to censor like when the characters get naked or anything, because guess fucking what, it's art. But no, that's not how this works. So for some stupid fucking reason. I'm so mad. My feet start to hurt, but Rin doesn't seem inclined to move on. Emmy speaks up. Hey Rin, have you eaten? Of course, you can't survive otherwise. What about in the past 5 hours? Maybe, but I'm hungry again, so maybe that means I'm wrong. Emmy grins and claps her hands together. Good, come get some food with us. Rin nods in assent. Okay, but we should hurry before they notice I'm gone. I don't think they'd care, Rin. You see, sometimes I don't think they'd care. Whoever they are. Yeah, who's they exactly? Is there... Man, I'm already enjoying these little... Because, you know, we had the Lily and Hanako stuff. Then we had the Shizune and Misha. There seems to always be, like, pairs going on. So, having the Emmy and Rin dynamic is kind of... seeing it more is interesting, considering they're, like, polar opposites. And Rin's fucking weirdo, and I love it. And then Emmy's, well, Emmy. I'm excited to see where this goes, where this takes us, you know?